This is Buffy the Vampire Slayer Fun Facts Part 18. Let's get into it. In Season 6, episode Smashed, Angel tells Spike that he's seen every episode of Doctor Who. James Mercer appears as Captain John Hart in the Doctor Who spinoff Torchwood. All the main trio, Buffy, Xander, and Willow, had relationships with other vampire slayers throughout the series. Willow started dating Kennedy in the 7th season, Xander lost his virginity to Faith in Season 3, and dated a slayer named Renee in the 8th season comics, where Buffy had a sexual encounter with Setsu, a Japanese slayer. Throughout the series, every character that owns the Magic Box shop ended up brutally murdered, usually by a vampire. An unnamed clerk in the 2nd season, a female unnamed clerk in the 3rd one, Mr. Bargety in Season 5, Anya Jenkins in the final season, slashed by one of the Bringers, minion of the first evil, and at last Giles, killed by a possessed angel in the Season 8 comic book. The expiration date on Joyce's credit card, which is May 2001 in Who Are You?, foreshadowed Buffy's death in The Gift, which broadcast on May 22, 2001. At one point, Joss Whedon wanted Sunnydale to sink into the earth in Season 5. This happened in Season 7 instead. The only characters to die of natural causes are Joyce and Cassandra Newton in Help. Many actors and actresses were able to reappear on the show despite the fact that characters were killed off. Among those who reprised their roles once their characters were killed or murdered were Mark Metcalf as the Master, Robia Scott, who appeared several times after the character of Jenny was killed, Azura Sky, Christine Sutherland, Danny Strong, and Lindsay Carassi. Darla, played by Julie Benz, was killed off during the 1st season, yet not only did the character appear in flashbacks, but she was also later resurrected from death on Angel. The character played by Julia Lee, who first appeared in Lie to Me as the self-named Chanterelle, reappeared under several different names over the run of Buffy the Vampire Slayer and Angel. At the start of her next appearance on the show, she had changed her name to Lily. During that episode, she relates to Buffy one instance about her past, where she had joined a cult that named her Sister Sunshine. And at the end of the episode, Buffy gives her both a job and her newest name, Anne. By the time the character appears on Angel, she has kept Anne as her first name and added the last name Steele to it. Although it is never mentioned on screen, the original teleplay for Lie to Me indicated that her original name was Joan, which is also the name that Buffy chose for herself when she can't remember any autobiographical details in Tabula Rosa. Almost all the main characters have been demons at one point in the show. Buffy was a vampire in Nightmares, Xander was a vampire in The Wish, along with Willow, whose vampire self appeared in Doppelgangland. Angel and Spike have always been vampires. Cordelia becomes a demon in Angel. Oz is a werewolf. Anya was a demon who first appeared on the show, and Giles turned into a demon in Season 4. Riley, Tara, and Dawn are the only main characters who are never demons, although Dawn used to be a key.